another episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, I am your host, and on today's episode, we're going to be tasting and reviewing a beer that was actually suggested from a viewer of mine. This beer was suggested by Big Ed, you know who you are. So, the beer we're going to be tasting is from Belching Beaver Brewing. Try and say that fast 3 times. Belching Beaver Brewing, Belching Beaver Brewing. Anyways, they are located in Oceanside, California, and this beer is going to be their limited release, Fall of Troy. So now, this beer, this is an orange vanilla milkshake double IPA. This beer clocks in at, a pretty high 8.8% ABV. And it's got a lower IBU of 35, and that has to do with some flavoring from some mosaic hops. So, as it's a nice day out, we're outside. Let's crack this beer open, and let's get the fun started here. This one's for Big Ed. No smoke on the, no smoke out of the can there on this one. Let's give this a nice pour. Okay, we got a nice. It's a medium. It looks like a medium colored orange, almost like a whitish orange. It's about a 1 finger, maybe a little, just under a 1 finger veil carbonation of white, but it's definitely pouring a little thicker. So why don't we give this a swirl, and we'll give it a nose here. Let these flavors open up, these aromas open up, excuse me. Let's see. All right, so what are we getting here from the aromas? Well, we're definitely getting some citrus, and there's definitely, orange coming through. There is some slight vanilla coming through, and also maybe a little peach. And just a hint, just a tad of almost like a candied sweetness coming through as well. But let's give this one more swirl here, and we'll give it a sip. Maybe we'll give it a bigger sip today. It's a nice day. We'll give it maybe just a swig, a big swig here. Here we go. Well, this is definitely a fuller bodied beer. It's a full body. And the flavors that are coming through, it's definitely creamy, which is going to have to, which is attributed to the addition of the lactose, which is the milk sugar, to kind of thicken it up. But the predominant flavors, obviously there's some orange definitely coming through, and there is vanilla, and it's giving it almost like that creamsicle-esque vibe, which is really nice. However, my only complaint with it though, let me take one more sip here. I want to make sure it's not me. No, it is. My only complaint is that it's almost, I think maybe there was too much lactose added, because I am getting like a residual chalky kind of aftertaste, which is kind of lingering in the back of my mouth. And it's honestly, it's like making me pucker up, and it's just a little chalky. Well, I think the flavor's okay, and I think the balance of the orange and the vanilla, I said there is actually a little bit of peach coming through too, but I think the flavors are actually pretty okay on the balance, but this chalkiness, it's not for me. Hold on, I'm going to take one more sip here. Yeah, it's still there, and actually the more I sip of it, the more it's still kind of lingering. So that's kind of my only downfall. I'm not really digging that. Because of that, for me at least, it's kind of taking away the experience. Wow. I'm going to give this a 7, just because of that. I think, I said the balance is good, but that chalkiness is just not for me. But it's not a bad beer. It is on the thicker side. Like I said, it's very heavy. It's a very full mouth feel. But the chalkiness, yeah. My only thing, I said, I think they should maybe cut down on the lactose a little bit. It would definitely lighten it up, but I think it would also take away that chalkiness. So that's going to be my analysis on this one. I hope Big Ed likes that. I know, you know, hopefully he'll agree with me. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he does. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for tuning in on this episode. As always, you can follow me at the website, which is www.pubshaveapintin.com, or at the blog, www.pubshaveapintin.blogspot.com. And please feel free to leave a comment below. As I said, general comments about beer, or maybe some suggestions of beers that I should review. And if you're new to the channel, please give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. We will see you on the flip side. Cheers. Have a great one. Prost and enjoy.